Welcome to Persona Every Day. This is the entire month of April, supercut into one video. I figured I'd do this every month, as well as when the project itself is done, as I know YouTube Shorts are pretty hard to keep track of on the day-to-day. I will continue to upload YouTube Shorts every day at 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 AM Pacific until I finish this game. I've committed to at least that. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments of those videos, and you might even be featured during exams. This project initially started as a way to force me to edit and play through Persona 3, as it's been in my backlog for a while now. Thanks to all you viewers, I'm now close to 100 subscribers, and I've gotten over 3,000 views in the last month, so thank you so much. Let's keep climbing, just like Tartarus. Thank you for watching, and without further ado, let's get going. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 7th. Let's get going. I picked the hardest difficulty and the game lets me know it's only for the most advanced of gamers. I figure I'll be alright, and make my way to my new school. After reaching my dorm, I come across a demon child, who I make a deal with. He tells me I can have all the likes and subscribers I want if I just sign that book. After almost getting kept by Yukari, she shows me to my room, where I promptly sleep, as it's after midnight, and I have school in the morning. She comes to wake me up in the morning, but I ignore her and tell her to shove off. After making my way to school and discovering I have camera controls, I get jump scared by none other than Vic Mignogna.
Sup, dude?
After a short Persona 2 reference, the girls decide to reference Persona 5 by telling me to go to sleep.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 8th. Let's get going. We start the day off by listening to some tea get spilled about the weird girl. During class, Junpei gets asked a question and wasn't listening, so I give him the wrong answer to get him in trouble. I meet Shuji Ikutsuki, whose name is hard to pronounce apparently. He tries to play Mr. Therapist with me, but I just want to go back to my room. I watch a dude confront his mortality, and then turn into goop. I get an extra hour of sleep thanks to the green clock, and we meet Igor.
Till we meet again.
Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 9th, and it's a busy one. The day starts off pretty normal, but really picks up when Akihiko-senpai learns he can't solo queue. Yukari wakes me up and wants me to go out the back, but hands me a sword for protection. We eventually make our way to the roof, and get cornered by Bertolt. But Yukari's a pussy and can't end herself. I, however, am based in Chadpilled, so I pick up the gun, put it to my head, and
Persona.
I pass out. Igor calls me a bitch and says I have no friends, and that's the end of the day. Ugh, what happened? Seems I've been in a coma. Welcome back to Persona Every Day. I guess today's April 17th? Jeez. Yukari starts the day off by saying she's an orphan like me, and then proceeds to trauma dump on me. I figure since not much important happens today, I should set some things straight. This is my first time playing Persona 3, so I'd appreciate it if there were no spoilers in the comments. Helpful suggestions are appreciated, however. Stuff like what I can do to increase my social stats, or what I should focus on outside of Tartarus. I know that combat can be a little rough in the early game, and that the next few days are going to be slow, but I hope you all are ready to watch me eat dirt as I make my way up Tartarus. I'll let Yukari play us out.
Bye!
Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 18th. Let's get going. I'm up and moving today, and Yukari tells me Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to me after school. Junpei isn't listening, and again I give him the wrong answer. There's no way they had elevated houses in the Jomon period, you dork. Ikutsuki formally introduces me to the local adrenaline junkie and protein patron, Akihiko-senpai. They proceed to hand me, the suicidal kid that just crawled out of a coma, a gun! I also form a bond with Cease.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 19th. Let's get going. Another short one today since it's Sunday and there's no school. Junpei shows up and moves into Iwatadai.
What's up?
Apparently he has the potential to use a persona as well. Yukari hits us with the classic,
For real?
and Junpei says it's normal to have amnesia. Akihiko-senpai says we might just be able to climb Tartarus and actually play the game. I know there's a ton of floors to climb, but...
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Anyway, apparently tomorrow's the big day, so see you later. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 20th. Let's get going. Mami Mitsuru comes to class and tells us to go to the lounge after school, and Yukari seems a bit jealous. When we make our way to the lounge, Ikutsuki tells us that we're going to be exploring Tartarus tonight, and that since Akihiko-senpai is still injured from the other day, he won't be helping. Junpei, with literally zero experience, says that he's got this. Ikutsuki lets it be known that he can't summon a persona, and we head to the school. Inside, I get appointed a leader of the team by Akihiko-senpai,
For real?
and we finally get to shin that Megami Tensei. The first fight goes pretty well, considering that the enemies on this floor are weak to Orpheus' fire. I clear the floor and pick up Pixie to end the day. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 21st. Let's get going. I meet Kenji, who seems to imply that Yukari is a trad wife. In class, Miss Toriyumi recites haiku, and my brain gets a little bit bigger. After class, I use the restroom, become great, and spend some time getting accustomed to the school grounds. I visit all the clubs, and find out I'm too dumb to join home ec. After watching swim practice like a creep, I head to Polonial Mall with Junpei. Akihiko introduces us to the cop who sells teenagers weapons, and I pick up a new sword and shoes. I sing some karaoke by myself until it gets dark, chug some coffee, and then hit the hay after some studying. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 22nd. Let's get going. I start the day with some light bullying from Kenji, who asked me out for ramen after school. Unfortunately, he won't acknowledge my feelings, and only talks about Yukari. I form a bond with him over the noodles. When I get back to the dorm, Mitsuru tells me I'm too tired to explore Tartarus, but I slap her and make her bring us there. Having never played P3 before, I was immediately interested in the split-up mechanic, as I figured it would help climb faster. This was a mistake, as I get jumped and beaten like Janae Palmer in an elevator. I reload and get in a little bit of grinding, but not before encountering Magic Hands and getting deleted like my YouTube account after that last joke. Mitsuru warns us about the floor, and for once I agree. I grind and get Apsaris, which allows me to use Cadenza, a stellar healing move. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 23rd. Let's get going. I head to and join the Kendo Club, as I figure in-universe logic would dictate it makes my attack stronger. It definitely had nothing to do with the cute girl. Not at all. God, she's adorable. Kazushi's cool. I form a bond with the Kendo Club and head to the dorm. Mitsuru tells me that Yukari is exhausted from yesterday, like a little baby. So I had to game panic and I hit the punching bag. I get some studying in, and end the day. It's a pretty short one, all things considered. God, I can't wait to date Yuko. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 24th. Let's get going. At lunchtime, I get jumped by Kenji, who basically forces me on another date with him. He leaves, and Kazushi offers to go on a run. After class, I take Kenji up on his offer, and he drags me to ramen again. He won't shut up about Yukari and how she's not his type. He even asked me about what my type is. I just wanted to shut up so I can enjoy my noodles, and thankfully, he ditches me to go watch TV. I decide to head to Polonia. I sell some unnecessary things, have a cup of coffee, and then hurry off to bed. Another short one today. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 25th. Let's get going. On my way to school, I hear that the bookstore opens today. After school, I do a little exploring and come across a weak cat. I remember that the shop sells cat food, so I buy some, but I guess I can't feed it? Anyway, I talk to the old couple at the bookstore, who bring up a tree that's at school, which I promptly grab a leaf from. I give it to them and form a bond. I tell Mitsuru to take us to Tartarus for our run back, and quickly get my head shoved in dirt. Yukari finds out the birds are weak to gun though, and with an AOA we win, and quickly leave after grinding some floors. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 26th. Let's get going. There's no school today. I go to buy a soda from the vending machine in the dorm, but it turns out I only have 96 cents. So I head to Polonia to sell some loot for my Tartarus trips. I make about 60 bucks and run into Yukari at the mall. Instead of spending all that hard-earned money on a soda, I go buy a spirit ring, an accessory that increases my SP. One of my commenters, Funami2006, said I should focus courage first for my social stats, so I go sing some karaoke by myself. Yukari's still tired from our Tartarus trip last night, so back to the karaoke hall I go. Before bed, I get some studying in, and I get a tad bit smarter. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 27th. Let's get going. We sit through another morning assembly today. Afterwards, Mommy Mitsuru says she has a special request for me, and that she'll tell me more after class. During class, I get asked how old numbers are, and I guess 10,000 years, but how was I supposed to know numbers are over 6,000 years old? After class, Mitsuru-senpai asked me to join student council, which I gladly accept, as this is just like my favorite animes. After signing papers at the faculty office, I make my way to the council room and introduce myself. Hidetoshi and Chihiro seem super nice, and I form a bond with them. After that, you know what time it is, karaoke time. I also go to bed early when I get home, but that doesn't really matter. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 28th. Let's get going. Mitsuru lets me know about forced explorations of Tartarus, which is very helpful to know. During lunch, Kenji asked me on another ramen date, but I turned him down in favor of going to Kendo practice. After practice, Kazushi declares us rivals, and on my way home I bump into Yuko, who I invite to walk home with me. She turns me down, sending me into a deep, depressive spiral that I fear I'll never climb out of. Thankfully, Mitsuru lets me know the internet will be fixed tomorrow, and Junpei sees how down I am, and tells me I should try playing Persona 2. I go to the karaoke bar to drown out my sorrows and noise, and then hit the hay. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 29th. Let's get going. Thankfully, there's no school today. In my depressed state from yesterday, I decided to stay inside and play video games to get my mind off things. I meet a girl in-game who lets me know that no one plays Persona 2 anymore. She gets cheeky and says we should call ourselves Tatsuya and Maya, like Captain America. I understood that reference. I form a bond with the internet, and then log off for the night. Welcome to Persona Every Day. Today's April 30th. Let's get going. After a long day of gaming, it's good to get up and moving, and that's exactly what I do when Kazushi asked me to go for a jog. I promised to meet him at practice, and during class, I get a lesson on the Sengoku period. I'm partial to the Meiji period myself. At practice, Kazushi collapses. We take him to the infirmary, where he says it was just due to asthma. When the captain leaves, he tells me it was all a lie, and that his knee's been bugging him since our first practice. I promised to keep it a secret and head home, but not before running into Yuko. She actually wants to head somewhere with me. We end up on a coffee date, and Yuko even compliments me. We form a bond, and I go back to the dorm. My phone rings, and it's Elizabeth, calling to let me know that she's lonely in the Velvet Room. She says she has some requests for me, but I ditch her in favor of going to karaoke.